everyone, and welcome into more Challengers here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. We're going to be, again, alternating weeks between Seven Wonders Duel and Challengers for now. Again, I got some other stuff that I'm doing, but right now I really am liking these games, and from my analytics, these seems to be the most popular videos, so it seems to be what people are watching, so I'm going to do it. I hate this opening. Hate those. So I'm going to redraw. Love this, though. The Butler is tempting here, but Double Skeleton is great. It's just so great. Yeah, and especially because there's 8 of these, so if you can get a lot of them through like other avenues, it can be pretty devastating. A Butler wouldn't be a bad thing to get, but there's other ways around like exhausting things and other we can make this work without a Butler. All right, champion comes out very, very quickly, and I always hate when the champion gets taken by the champion, because now it takes more cards for me to take that person down, leading to me not being able to get this win most likely. But yeah, especially because my skeletons don't take anything. So now it's literally just a like, okay, what did my I want to try to hang on to know what my opponent got. Okay, that's actually extremely helpful information because I know my opponent got AI. My opponent here has taken a skeleton, which isn't really that big of a deal because there's 8 of them. But for the orange card build, I am going to want to be careful with that. We don't see what the second person's, what his second card is. Again, I don't love those for the build that I am doing, so I'm happy to take a Butler here. And then I'm also happy to just, in the short term, just take something with 3 power. This probably doesn't make my deck, but it's good for now. It's just a 3-powered thing. The Butler also allows me to keep some more stuff. I am going to want to go the B card route here. Well, I guess I could get away with doing the 4, 5, 6 with the B cards and trying to grab 2 more A cards. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my deck does in this one. Because I mean, in the orange cards, there's so many good orange cards in the B cards. You've got, I mean, the Teenager obviously is the one that really makes this deck go, but like the Necromancer is really good, the Ghost is really good. Like there's a lot of just good, solid cards in this. All right, like that, because the skeleton will defend with 1 extra. Like there, it caused another card to have to come out. There we go. Now we're the beneficiary of that. All right, so that person has 2 skeletons as well, which is not the worst thing in the world. So that's the other reason to maybe want to go the B route, because now it looks like this person's going for the 2-cost build. So that's good. All right, well, we do get the win there. All right, so what's everyone else doing? This is good. So this guy's going the 2-cost build. He's got the AI, he's got shapeshifters, skeletons, all this other stuff. So this guy looks to be going the nautical build. This guy also has an AI and could be going like an AI 2-cost build. So the good news about that is I've got 2 opponents, these 2 opponents that are probably going to be wanting to try to get cards that the other are getting. So I'm going to go this. Spider I like here. And then let's redraw and hope we hit something. I love the double spider. And now all I have to do is remove this pony. And we can now just go right into that. So this now is a really nice base for this orange card build. So now next turn we can grab 2B, 2B, and most likely 2B, unless we get really lucky in the first couple draws. Teenagers and necromancers are what we're looking for. Okay, really like this. Really like that spider held up for 3 cards. Yeah, so he took the B card and he got a mascot. That's fine for us. Okay, that's fine. Newcomer's all good. Okay. The good news is we got good butler fodder here. Okay, so there's all his newcomers. Love that I don't have to deal with the treasure there. You know, kind of bad that I have to deal with the merman, but okay. So there's the butler, so we can get rid of this one, and then I don't care because it doesn't matter. All right. Don't love that took 4 cards to get through, but so be it. Got another spider, another skeleton. Okay. All right. Ooh. Do I have enough gas in here to beat this? No, I do not. All right. Tough loss, but I don't know. That doesn't bother me that much. All right. Ghost and Bat are really good here. I mean, Ghost definitely. I forgot about the Bat. I really want teenagers and necromancers, but a 5-powered thing is just really good. I'm just gonna take this time to just get rid of these newcomers and just really focus on the build here. Yeah, Ghost is really nice because it puts something of your opponent's deck into the exhaust pile. Said this a million times. Like putting something directly into the exhaust pile. Like you've got the cowboy, you've got some other stuff that like puts stuff right to the bench, which is fine. Except there's a lot of stuff that the bench is good. So in some cases, I don't want it to go to the bench. Going right to the exhaust pile you can ruin a deck if you get the right card. Okay, so this person's won all 3 of their matches. Good deck manipulation, juggler and reporter. Really great to be able to say, okay, this is what's coming out. This is what I need in the bin. You've got some choices, or on the bench. This is how I'm going to manipulate it. It can be really powerful. I don't underestimate the reporter, the juggler, like other stuff that allow you to manipulate things. That's pretty lucky that I just took it with 1 card. Another juggler. I like that it's taking 2 cards to take down my things. That's nice. The other thing here is because of the deck manipulation, the ghosts. The ghost will be really good. That's the fact that I've been able to take down their flag bearer with 1 card is excellent. And now we're looking at, unless something comes out that can exhaust things, he's now out of bench space. And so, and I got rid of his last card anyway. I mean, I can just move that there, and then I can skip that, and then I can just reveal, and it doesn't matter because he's run out of bench space. All right, that was very clean. All right, Ghost, yes. So you can see here, Cowboy, you know, if this card gets flag possession, and that's the problem with the Cowboy is this is all like, if this card gets flag possession, something goes on the bench. The Ghost is literally just like, put something in exhaust pile. Okay. Necromancer's great, but the Teenager is just better in this situation. So now we do get rid of that. I'm okay keeping 7 because I have 1 Butler, but I don't want to go too gun-ho here. And even in certain cases, because of the Teenager, I want to get rid of stuff. The reason the Necromancer is so good is because it can put the Teenager back on top of the deck, because if the teenager comes out early, it's less good. Like, if it's the last card and I have all these cards on the bench, ooh-wee, that's nice. If it comes out early, then it's kind of bad. But we at least get one. I would have appreciated the Necromancer and the Teenager in the opening hand, but I also don't like another Ghost. 2 Ghosts is not ridiculous either, especially because it's a card that also, it's not only exhausting a card, but that also gets rid of a card that your opponent can play. And so if your opponent is really going with a thin deck, it can really do some work. So yeah, like that's an excellent card to get rid of. And now I've got 3 cards that are going in the bin that are orange. And so now if my Teenager comes out, and now that's even more cards that are going in the bin. So now I'm going to get a really nice Teenager when my Teenager comes out. This is a very, very, very good draw for my deck. Okay, so I want to get rid of this one and no others. I would say my Teenager should be coming out very, very soon. So yeah, now I'm defending with 8. That is excellent. That's great. That's exactly what I want here. Definitely gonna go the 2 B cards here because I want to see if I can hit Necromancer. Another Teenager is also really, really good in this. I mean, even another Ghost is not out of the question bad, or another Bat is not out of the question bad. So there's a lot that we can hit with this orange build. The nice thing about it is this B set of cards has a lot of really nice cards in it. So it's hard to really completely whiff unless you just don't see any cards, because pretty much any card is useful. Now, what are we doing down here? Well, this guy's got Nautical build up the wazoo. This guy's going UFO, trying to get more of these A cards, which is a good thing, because that's how you can kind of combat some of these. You can combat the bench space thing, is you just get a bunch of the same card. It can be pretty gross. Okay. Yeah, he just runs out of bench space. See, a lot of people kind of roll the dice on the bench space thing. All right. Second Teenager is really good. And then let's redraw. And then, oh man, the Necromancer is just really good. And now we get rid of this and we just go all orange cards. This is really, really nice. And then the other nice thing about this build as well is in the C cards, there's a Vampire that allows us to put a B cost card on top. The nice thing is that's a Teenager or a Necromancer, or a Bat, or a Ghost. So it hits a lot of stuff. And the other one is the Vacuum Cleaner that can exhaust 2 cards. And so you can feel good about really loading up your deck. So I am feeling like this build is only beaten by we don't hit. We don't hit something in a good way. So like we hit the Butler first, we hit the Necromancer first. Ideally what we want is like a couple of these cards to come out, a Teenager to come out, then the Necromancer, then some more cards, and then the last Teenager. Like we want the Teenagers to be down the road is the moral of the story. See, that's not what we want, because now the Butler is how we were getting rid of things. So now we run the risk of running out of bench space. But those Ghosts coming out, really, really nice. But this is nice because now that Teenager comes out, but we are able, I would love for you to exhaust something. Ah, boo. Yep, I would love to continue to, okay, so yes, the Teenager goes on top. And now we can do that. So now we get to replay the Teenager. I love this. And we still have another Teenager in the bin. Now the problem is we have to not hit our spiders, and we do have 2 of them in the deck. The good news is we know this is, that's their last card. So, okay, there's the spider, and there's the teenager. So that is a very, very, very nice, the fact that the teenager was the last thing. So you can see how powerful this deck can become. It becomes very, very hard to beat. And there are very few builds that can beat it, because the biggest thing that you need is a beefy defender, and this teenager just can become the beefiest of defenders, and there's really not as much downside to it. You know, the villain is, of course, one of the best C cards, but the risk of it is that you are adding an A card, one of those one of the A cards to the top of your deck, meaning it is going to be way more likely that you run out of bench space, and that can be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, there's a vacuum cleaner. So he took something from the C pile and went vacuum cleaner. So vacuum cleaner or vampire is what we're looking for. That's what we want. Okay. The other tempting thing here is to go hologram. The fact that it puts something, it can really... I'm going to redraw, though. I just don't love that. I really don't love any of these cards, so I'm just going to go villain and slime. And then I'm going to get rid of the slime and just go villain. And hope that my butler can help us out. Who are we playing in this? We're playing the guy who just won last turn. However, we beat him last time. So I'm feeling good about it. All right, that's nice. That's a good start. Okay. So he's Mr. Deck Manipulation. He just got some passive fans, which could be something. But right now, assuming we get the correct... assuming we get... Okay. It's not great, but I will move this to the exhaust pile. Okay. So we're in a little bit of a dubious situation. I don't mind my opponent getting stuff exhausted there. And I don't mind seeing a 6 card getting exhausted as well. All right, so the bad news about this is that was a lot of cards. The good news about this is that my teenager is there. The bad news is we have to win here because I don't have any bench space. And I don't think we're going to do that. Oh, man, we are lucky ducks there. So, yeah, there we go. I don't see any reason to change anything. I think we just roll with it. Alrighty, so, okay, nice good start. That's a nice little beefy. So this is the nautical person, which we had okay, don't love seeing that right away. Would like the necromancer to be elsewhere. However, I like seeing these lifeguards early because the power-up comes when it's a single or no card. Otherwise it's just a 4 power card, which at this stage of the game, I got stuff that can beat that. I'm not concerned about that. I was about to look at the other match. There isn't one. Yeah, this wasn't really close. You can see again, like if you don't win late, you're gonna have a bad time. This is my favorite build. This build just always has the most payoff. Even like when you lose, it still feels good. All right, this is a really nice start because now both of our teenagers are going to come out and be pretty beefy. Yeah, defending with 7 is pretty nice. Yeah, that's great. Honestly, sure. And this is the other thing I like about this build is if someone wants to take something and get rid of it, go for it. Like, it's fine. I'll take a little bit of a hit there, but so be it. Get rid of 2 things. That's wonderful. There's the 2 teenagers. So now I'm defending with 7. The good news now is that I just need to beat this, which I can because I have a villain in this deck somewhere. I might as well just make sure I don't deck out here because I don't have anything else, but there it is. All right, there we are. So we'll be doing challengers all this week. 10 victories, woohoo! I don't know if that's good or bad because I played this game a lot. So we are going to be doing this game all week. So be on the lookout for it. Hit that subscribe button. Very close to 100 subscribers. I would love to hit that soon. Shout out to all of you that have subscribed. I really do appreciate your support from the channel. Like and comment, and we will see you next time.